Hello, and welcome back. It's very early this morning. I actually just got done doing my morning pages, and I had the thought to just come on here and riff about the fact of having a morning routine. And I want to be clear that a morning routine is not correct for everyone. For instance, if you look at your human design chart and the right side top arrow, if it is pointing to the right, like pointing in towards the head center, that means that you do much better with no routine or with having more of a trigger system to where you do things based on just when you want to do it. It's more flow throughout your day and that kind of thing. That's where you have the most energy, where you get the most done, etc., etc. However, if you have that right side top arrow pointing out to the left, away from the head center, you do very good with routines. And I want to clear up the fact that routines don't have to be like 2 hours long. That's not what a routine is. A routine, in my perspective, is more like a system that you structure yourself with so that you can take your mind off of actually doing, like making all of the decisions, or wasting your energy trying to figure out what to do next. It gives you the most freedom within your day because of the fact that you automatically already know what you're doing and you don't have to waste any of your energy. You're literally you're literally conserving your energy by creating your own routine. And I also want to point out that we have this societal, expectation of what a routine is supposed to look like. But once you start putting that limitation on yourself, you might feel constricted and you might feel like you're putting yourself in a box. And that is not what a routine is. That is not what we want for your routines. Your routine is supposed to help you thrive and help you really reach your full potential. So I'm going to tell you what my morning routine is. That way, maybe it'll spark something in you, and whatever resonates, take it, test it out, and just remember that everything that you implement into your life, you're literally just experimenting with. It has nothing to do with, oh, this is set in stone because you did it once. No, absolutely not. That would be a horrible way to live life, because what if you didn't like it? You're supposed to just stick with it? No. So, I want you to just test out different things. If you find something you like, keep it and keep going and test out the other things. So for a period of time in the summer, I did not like routines at all. But again, that's because I had the expectation that I was supposed to look a certain way. So when I finally let go of that limitation, and I let myself just figure out, okay, what does my body naturally want me to do in the morning to make me feel better? And I observed myself going through my day or going through my morning. And it was literally just that I woke up, I got dressed in my workout clothes, I made some coffee, and then I went for a walk. And that was it. That was my summer routine. Because in the mornings in the summer, I just wanted it to be more laid back, more chill, but I wanted to get outside because it was so nice out and it was just very conducive to me feeling more energized. And it's not like I was like going for a power walk or anything. It was just a leisurely walk around the apartment complex that I live in. So it doesn't have to be something that is super long. It doesn't have to be something that is super strenuous. It doesn't have to be something that makes you think. It doesn't have to be something that is physical. You can literally tweak and experiment with so many different things, however you want to create your morning routine. So right now, since it is fall time, I have switched my morning routine, and now I actually find that I am thriving again. And Again, like I said before, you can change your morning routine whenever it suits you. That means if one day you really like doing something in the morning, but the next day you find that that's not conducive, change it then. You don't have to stick with it for a certain period of time if it really doesn't feel good to you. If it's just resistance because you haven't done something like that before and your ego's all like, I don't want to do this, that's a whole different story. But for the most part, you can switch. So, right now, for the fall time, my morning routine is to get up, get dressed, make some coffee, journal out with a daily oracle card pull. So I choose whichever deck I feel I am drawn to, and I pull a card from it. And then I also look at the bottom one because that's just something that I do. I write those down and I see if it sparks anything for me to write about. Also, if I have any dreams the night before, I will journal that out beforehand, just so that way my mind isn't already still thinking about that. So that's what I did this morning, was I journaled out my dream. I got my oracle cards, pulled 2 cards, wrote down what they were, and like the little blurb that goes with them. And then during the second deck that I pulled out today, because I actually felt like pulling another card from a different deck. And during that one, I actually had an idea because, again, I was in this flow. This morning journaling has been allowing me to tap into my subconscious without having to try, because I'm already just focused on what I'm doing right here in front of me, which is the journaling, writing down what is on the cards. And then I had an idea for a different program or masterclass or whatever you want to call it. I want to say creative space or like a manifestation space more so. But I had that idea and it was something that I hadn't really ever thought about before. And I love the idea, obviously, and I'm so excited to dig into, or at least allow it to come through more so that I know what is really trying to come through on it. So after I journal, that's when I write out my morning text to my friend. And this is for like gratitude. This is gratitude, morning manifestation, and daily manifestation. So I write 3 things that I am grateful for today. I write 3 or more things that I really want to manifest today, as in today was a productive and happy day or whatever it is. However I want to structure my day, however I want my day to go. It can be specific, it can be about feelings, it can be emotions, whatever it is, whatever I want to write at that point. So 3 things about the day, written as though it's past tense. And then 3 bigger things that I want to manifest, again, written as past tense. And these things change every day when I send that text message to my friend. And that's okay, because I'm still manifesting those things that I said the day before, and I'm still manifesting the things I said the day before that and the day before that. It's just that I'm finding new things, or I'm allowing new things to come through as well. And it's been very helpful because it also really helps me tap into gratitude. It keeps me accountable, and it also impacts my friend who wanted a practice like this and who really enjoys it now. This is my second time really getting into the flow of this because I did it last fall as well. And this is something that I want to do every day going forward, which again, you can change your practice at any moment. You can change your morning ritual at any moment, as long as you find what works for you and you are happy about it and it doesn't drain you. That's probably the biggest thing. Your rituals and your structures and your routines are supposed to support you, not drain you or exhaust you. So that's what I do for my morning routine now, and what I did for my morning routine back in summer. So I want you to kind of take a look at your life and think about what you do in the morning. When are you happiest in the morning? Is it when you make yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea? Is it when you go for a walk in the morning? What do you want to implement for yourself that influences your day and sets you up for success, happiness, fulfillment, and just feeling grateful for each moment of your day? Because the more that you set yourself up in the morning, the easier it is to continue that throughout the rest of the day. You will find yourself making healthier choices, happier choices, and things that support you throughout your day. And I guarantee you will love it. So take a look at your human design chart, see which way that arrow points. Again, it's the top right side, not right side. It is the top left side. So on the design side, the top arrow, if it's pointing to the right towards the head center, that means you are more going just with the flow of your body in the moment. If it's pointing to the left, away from the head center, then that means you do much better with setting a routine, with setting a structure for yourself that you can thrive in. So find out what works for you, test it out, tweak it, do whatever you need to, and let me know how it goes. And I will see you next week.